back. We're going to give Best of Both Worlds another go. After the last embarrassment, I realize the mistake I'm making is, well, the first mistake I made was I just went too quick, like YOLO'd. You should never YOLO. So you gotta go really slow, take your time, and build up your board before your Locutus comes out and just ruins everything. Locutus is more of a threat than the ball cube itself, in my opinion. The other thing is, I didn't have anything in my deck that wasn't Spirit and Law, because I knew that the card was going to get captured, and so therefore leadership wasn't going to become a factor until right at the very end. Like, you don't get him back until stage 4, and so by then, who cares, right? You already got your board or so stuff. But I forgot that the Enterprise D's ability says that the first card you play each round does not require a resource match. So I've put in some leadership and even some tactics to sort of play with that a bit. It's like, as long as the first card, as long as it's the first card, doesn't have to have a resource match of any kind. I can play whatever I want. That's my understanding of it. I did read up a thing about you need to have a character with that sphere in play, right? So you can't, even though the D says that the first card you play doesn't require a resource match, that means that you can use resources from someone else to pay for it. It doesn't have to. You can use a law resource to pay for a spirit card, as long as it's the first card. But you still need to have a hero with that sphere in play in order to use it. So I'm seeing two schools of thought here. I'm saying that I can't play a tactics card because I don't have a tactics hero, despite the fact that it says that it doesn't require a resource match. Does that mean that it effectively becomes neutral? I don't know. I'm a bit confused by this. So I'm hesitant to do it. So I've got this deck here that does have, so we've got spirit stuff, we've got law stuff, and then we've got tactic stuff. And I don't know if I'm allowed to use it. And I've got leadership stuff as well. Like, well, there's leadership stuff in here because John Luke is there, so that makes sense. But do I need to have a hero to use it? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant to play with this deck without knowing the true answer to that, because if I do win, it'll be a hollow victory. It means that I've effectively cheated, and I refuse to cheat. I mean, it makes sense to have leadership cards in there because of John Luke, but by the time they come out, it's not going to matter, right? By the time I'm allowed to use them, if what I think is true, at least what I think I suspect is true, then it'll be of no real use to me. Which is a shame, because being able to use tactics cards to make Data even stronger than he is, but more importantly, these leadership cards, it'd be a shame to lose these cards. Like, losing Sarek would suck. Federation membership, which is 2 extra resources. The flute for more real power, and Federation flagship for the ships, gives it more willpower and as it exhausts for a mission. That's pretty handy. And yeah, the weapons just to basically just bump up Data for his killing. and these cool grenades, which I'm a big fan of. Hold on 1 second for me, please. I just got a text. Got a text from the boss. You got to answer when the boss texts. Yeah, so it's a shame to lose these cards, but I don't feel comfortable playing with them if I don't know the answer. So I am going to take them out, which is a real shame because I thought they were going to give me a bit of a competitive edge. Or I just take the risk and choose a different hero and have it actually randomly select. And then I can like put some of these cards back in. So let's have a look at my hero choices. Spock is a good choice, considering the whole threat goes down. He's quite expensive, but he's expensive for a reason because he's bloody Spock, so it makes sense. But then he's lore, so it basically just means more lore anyway. So what's the real point? Sorry, no. Some tactics here. Karak is security officer from the Havoc. He's essentially Gimli. Got 7 there. He's Baragond. Miranda, who's Eowyn. It's about another spirit, so no real point there. Q, Gandalf. Azali is fun. Azali is the guy, the dwarf that deals the damage when they come into play. So yeah, he's a possibility. Worf, no. Vinci, sorry, Thalek. Ro is Legolas. Bit of a favourite of mine. Martok, not playing. No point playing him unless you're playing an actual Klingon deck, which are the Eagles. So all the Eagle cards will be replaced with Klingon cards. So if you want to play an Eagle deck, you can play a Klingon deck, and vice versa. So it's pretty cool. Now Grion's definitely a possibility. Doesn't defend. Doesn't exhaust to defend. Not a lot of attachments that you can have on him though. He's pretty tough. Oh no, I'm wasting time. This is not very exciting. Sorry. So I'll have one more quick look to see if I can actually use these cards. Okay, so it looks like I was looks like I was right, which is sad. I was hoping I was wrong, but it looks like I'm actually right. If you don't have the hero in play with that sphere, you can't play that card. The exception to that is, interestingly enough, Gandalf, who is Q. Once per phase, you may play the top card of your deck as if it was in your hand. When playing a card this way, Q is considered to have the printed leadership, lore, tactics, and spirit resource icons. Play with the top card of your deck face up. I think I might do that. I definitely think that's an option. So instead of Ramil, Q can be my defender and or attacker and or quester or whatever the case may be. So combined with the Enterprise D, where it says that it doesn't require a resource match, I think there's a pretty powerful combo, Data and Q together. Play with the top card of your deck. Once per phase, you may play the top card of your deck as if it was in your hand. So, okay, so do you draw a card, when you draw a card at the start of the phase, do you draw a card how does that work? I'm confused. Do you draw the card and then the next card is face up, or the top card of your deck is always face up? Do you never draw a card? Like how do you still draw cards? I don't know. I'm confused now. I think this card's confused me too much. I don't like it. These stats are pretty sweet, but if I don't understand how it works, what's the point? I need to watch a video on someone actually using that card. I'm gonna go back to the status quo. Which means my deck is now like severely reduced. So I need to bump up some of these cards, because you can have 3 of the cards, right? You can have 3 copies of each. So I'm missing like 12 cards now. Far more spirit than anything else. Okay, so I've only got 1 Nursagawa, 2 healers. Let's get another healer. Two, draw 3 cards. I don't really need that. I had a lot of cards. I don't really think I need cards. I need resources more than anything else. Hyper spray, Jolene. 2 stasis field. That should be enough. Let's get another reg. 2 test of will should be okay because I have data. Only 2 Serex councils. Let's get another one of those. 2 hasty shots. Cool with that. Neutral. Let's get another delta. Get another Starfleet trading. Starfleet intelligence. Let's go another Deanna. How many is that? So I'll probably get another Carol. Another Raniston. What's that? 46. I've got 4 left over. Alright. Cool. Oh man. Alright, 50 cards. That's a shame. I shouldn't have overthought it, but oh well, here we go. Let's do it. I'm not going to read it out. You all know the drill by now. Got the ejector cards over there. There they all are. Place the Borg enemy on the standard side. There it is. Reduce player threat to 1. Done it. Go to 1B. Before we go to 1B, let's grab the thing. Threat to 1. And draw a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Perfect. It's an almost perfect opening hand. Really can't complain about that at all. So gonna stick with that. 1B says randomly select a hero, but if it's John Luke, it has to be John Luke. So there is that. And yeah, sort of speeding through it because we've done it like 6 or 7 times now. I can get tired of it, so I'm sure you are too. So let's do it. Let's hope this is finally the way. So this time I'm gonna play a little bit more careful. None of this YOLO business, or YOLO, sorry. All you young people. I basically don't want to go past the first stage until I'm ready to do so. So let's see what we can do. Resource. Draw a card. Let's build these things up. All right, stasis field in case one of the big baddies come out. So that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So touch hero does not exhaust the mission. 3 heroes does not exhaust the mission. +2. So I'm going to give Ramil team leader, and I'm going to give Data Starfleet intelligence. So neither of them exhaust to the mission now, and now they're both 3. There's no point playing Sarek's Council just yet. Yep, so I can't play anything else obviously because there's no resources. So let's do it. Now we've got to beat 6 and whatever comes out. So I don't want to go too mad. So I will do all 3 just in case. So we'll make a little bit of progress. We'll see how it goes. So 3, 6, 9. As a plan action, you choose ranged or sentinel, but I don't care whether it's got ranged or sentinel. So they don't exhaust to defend, but they still do exhaust to mission. All right, cool. So 9. Let's do it. Okay, so shuffle the encounter deck, and of course data. Yeah, I'm cool with that because raise with 1 threat by 1 for not currently committed. Everybody's committed, so I don't care about that. Which means I actually made 3. Okay, that's dangerous, but as long as we can control it now, it should be okay. So it's 9 versus, sorry, going too fast there. 9 versus 6, so 1 by 3. End around. Resource. Draw a card. Okay, got some healing, that's good. I don't need you guys out just yet because I don't need to zoom through the thing. I don't need to Sarah's Council yet, so I think I'll just draw 2 cards. 3 cards. So spend scientific research and draw 3 cards. Okay. Now I'm feeling very good. Feeling very good about this. Because Q is going to kill Locutus as soon as he comes into play. Yeah, I'm very, very happy about this. If I just had like a +1 willpower, that should be enough, but okay, let's do it again. Doesn't have to tap, sorry. So 3, 6, 9. Let's risk it. Although, look, you just can kill him when he comes out, so it's not the end of the world, but still. So 9, so versus 6 so far. First card, Data. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. There's only 1. That means I'm making 3 more progress. I'm going to... I don't need to data this. It's only 1 point of damage. But I don't want to make 3 points of progress. So, I do... This is one of those rare occasions where I actually want an enemy to come out. So I'm going to data that card. Oh my god. Any other time you'd be like, yeah, cool, no worries. But that has no effect, obviously. Which means that I do actually win by 3. 9 versus 6. So I actually do clear this thing. This is terrible. This is not what I wanted at all. Okay, let's see what happens. 2A, 2B. Place Locutus in play. Place the 3 objectives in play. Where's the 3 objectives? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Search the deck for some Borg drones. Oh, why did I draw? Draw a card instead. Hopeless. Alright, drone, yeah, so Borg drone. I'm gonna shuffle anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Borg drone. And Borg drone. Put those back in there. Put the 4 resistances futile in there. And then give them a good shuffle. It's far too soon. But my threat's still ridiculously low, so I don't have to worry about that. So really now I just need to build up resources as quickly as possible. Although, should I? Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm taking it. That's the end of the quest phase, so now I'm going to optionally engage this arsehole. And, you know the drill. Defend. Unless he's got something horrible. Nope. No effect. And then Data kills it. So... let's start getting these guys out of... he was a shadow card, so he doesn't get shuffled back in, but he does, of course. Let's just start getting rid of these things now, as quickly as possible. So, reset by 1, reset, resource. So now, the dilemma is, do I save up resources to get Q out? Or do I start spending resources or saving up resources to try and get past the quest that I know I'm not going to get past? Because it's currently 11, 13, 15, and Locutus makes everything negative. So it can't be done. Even if I get this dude out who quests for 4, 3, 6, 9, 13, minus 1, 2, 3, so it'd be 10. So I'd still be losing. Every turn Locutus is in play, it's just ridiculous. Although I could... Yeah, so I was thinking about this the other night. What if I trap him? Because I can still attack the trapped Borg. So if I engage him and trap him, that means that he's no longer contributing 5 to the thing. He still has the -1, but he's no longer contributing 5, so it's not the end of the world. And then he can't attack me, but then I can start attacking him. So I need to save up so I can stasis field him. Well, now's the good time for Sarat's Council, I think, because it reduces by 1. So I'm doing 9, 6, 7. Wow, my threat's just going to go up a massive amount. I don't want to waste it. This is savage. 3, 6, 9. I'm going to save my resources. So 9 versus 11, 13, 15. No. Oh, even worse. 18. Oh my god. So I lost by 9 points. Which means that these two are now engaging me. Jesus. Oh, well, it is what it is. Defending. Yep, defending. First one with Vermeer. No effect. And undefended on data. Oh my god. Oh my god. Data just copped it bad. So the shadow effect is the attacking enemy gets +1 or +3 if the attacking enemy is a Borg, which obviously it is. That is just savage. So it's actually 5 points of undefended damage on data, which is almost enough to kill him. And then data then hits back and kills one of them. Oh, I forgot to do the reduced threat. Oh, stuffed up. Because I defended against that Borg drone last round. That means I'd actually be on 11. Because Ramil's decreased threat thing. Oh, screw this. I'm not going to stop the video. I'm restarting. This is just ridiculous. Restarting the game. It's a perfectly valid strategy. I'll hear nothing of it. I don't want to hear otherwise. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'll upload these ones to YouTube. I think I'll pass on the YouTube embarrassment. 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. I lost a viewer. There was actually someone watching the stream, and it got. I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. It was super cringe. I don't hold that against them, whoever it was. Let's try this again. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get past. I just want to get past round 2, stage 2. Please, just let me get past stage 2. That's just crazy. You know what's weird is the first one that I played of this, the very first attempt, I kicked its ass. Like it wasn't even a threat. And I don't know what's going on now. It's weird. Alright. Restarting. Alright, you know the drill. I'm not reading it out. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is alright because I can get this dude out. He can just quest for 1 for me, so it means I can quest and not go mental. And I'll get some multiple defending out, so yeah, I'll just stick with it. So then John Luke obviously, so ready to start. Ready to start. Resource. And draw a card. Okay, so red alert on the ship means they can quest and then ready, so I'm cool with that. But I'm not going to do it just yet because I want to get the runabout. No, I want to get Starfleet training on Romeo. So you can defend multiple times. Alright, quest. So questing for 7. And data. Nope. Yep, that'll do. Alright, so 8. Oh, wow. Actually lost. There you go. Well, at least I didn't overquest it. Alright, next round. Resource. Draw a card. Okay, so this time I want red alert on the ship. So red alert is the ship version of Starfleet training. Does exactly the same thing. Attach to a hero, attach to a ship hero, exhaust Starfleet training to ready, exhaust red alert to ready. It's basically the same deal. So that's cool. And then quest. So questing for 7. Data. Nah, let's try something else. The Borg. They make me laugh. 6, 8, 10. Lost by 3. Wow, this is a whole different game. This is a whole different game. Ready. Resource. Threat. Draw. Okay, I want Starfleet training on data. first card doesn't need a resource match, so I'm just going to use 1 law, 1 spirit for that. So I've got 1 left over for Hasty Shot and Test of Will. And then we're going to quest for 7, which I know I can't beat. Data, nah. Cool. When revealed, remove 4 progress. There is no progress, so I don't care. So it's 6 versus 10, which I automatically lose. I'm going to optionally engage a drone. I'm going to exhaust these to untap these. I'm going to defend with Ramil. If the threat level is 22 or higher, add ball engineer to the staging area. It's not, so don't care. And then tap and kill it with data. Get it out of the staging area at the very least, right? Really don't want to get to 12 threat. That would be very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. 1, 2. Got to get some progress happening. So get him out. Oh, again, I'll use 1 law to do that. Doesn't require a resource patch. Let's do it. 3, 4, 7, 9, 11. This time I might actually have a chance. Data. Yup. Thank you. 6, 8, 10. Make 1 progress. And then, oh, I didn't do the Ramil thing again. Dude, pay attention. And then, of course, we'll travel to there. After we travel there, we can draw 2 cards. Yep, thank you very much, Sark's Council. I'll be playing you next turn. And then we'll optionally engage the ball drone. Okay, we're back on track now. That was a rocky start, but we're back on track. This guy runs away because he quested for me, so he's done his job. Exhaust these to unexhaust these. Defending with Ramil. Ooh, now that's interesting. So I'm going to stop that from happening, because that means he would be doing 5, which means Ramil would take 1 point of damage, which means I wouldn't be able to do my shenanigans. So that show effect doesn't occur, which means Ramil does get his -1 threat shenanigan, which is great. And so defend it, and then data kills it. You get shuffled back in. Cool. Alright. Reset that. Now we're back on track. Threat. Resource. Draw a card. Okay. Carol, awesome. Okay, building it up now. So we're gonna do a Sarek for sure, and a Carol. So if we do a Sarek, it'll give me 8, and then she'll give me another 2. So we still won't progress too far, but enough to not be dangerous. So I'm Sarek's counseling for sure, without any doubt. So 1, 2, 3 reduced, and somebody gets +1. Might as well give it to Ramil. And we now go into quest phase. As part of quest phase, I'm going to spend 1 spirit to cast Carol. Because your quest action is spend 1 spirit resource, put Carol, Marcus into play, exhausted, and committed to the mission. So she commits her 2 willpower, and then she goes back to my hand if we're successful. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it doesn't require a resource match. So I'm actually going to do that because I want to save up. How much did I say it was? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no 10. There you go. So 10 versus data. Yeah, better the devil you know, eh? So 8. There's no point risking it. Win by 2. I will optionally engage this arsehole. I successfully quested, so the Carol goes back to my hand. Thank you very much, Carol. Exhaust, exhaust, unexhaust, unexhaust. He loses his +1 will. Alright, so defend with Ramil. No shadow effect. Reduce 1 threat. Data kills him. So now we're back in track. Now it's happening. I'm cool with this. Just control the amount of progress we do. Build up the board. Draw some cards. I don't really need to. Carol's pretty much keeping me on top of things now. And I want to save... Oh, it doesn't require a resource match. So let's get Delta in play. Because she'll give me progress when she commits to the mission, which of course she will. So I don't want to go too crazy. So let's just do her for now. Let's leave Carol behind for now. So 3, 4, 7, 9. Should be enough. So 9. Delta gives me a progress. Let's data. When revealed, each player plays for each character that is not currently committed. They're all committed, so goodbye assault. So it's 9 versus 6. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. I win by 3. So 1 on there, which is enough to clear it. And 2 on there. I don't need too much. I don't need Carol right now. Sorry, Carol. You're too powerful. So let's leave you out there for a bit. Threat, resource. Draw. Another Sarax Council. Awesome. Awesome. Keep that threat low. So in that case, I think I might draw some cards. Let's get some board stake happening here. So let's do a scientific research. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another Carol. Definitely don't need you. Jolene, always helpful, but not right now. Hyperspray, not right now. I'm cool with that. So let's do... I don't have a location to get rid of. So I'll tell you what, let's Sarax Council. 1, 2, 3. And +1 will. Let's give it to Ramil. And then let's just send... Let's just send you guys. 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's leave Delta behind for a second. Okay, data. Yep. I'm cool with that. Because means 8, means no progress is made. And I will optionally engage. He loses his +1. Exhaust. Defending with Ramil. Bulk drone. It's less than 12, so I don't have to worry about it. So he does 1 less threat. And of course, data then kills him. Yeah, this is working. This is working. I'm feeling confident about this one, peeps. Okay, threat by 1. Resource. Oh, what happened there? Resource. It's that weird pause thing that it does. Alright, 2 more cards. Let's do it. Scientific research. Oh, 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, build up those cards. Yeah, I'm good with this. 3, 7, 4. Yeah, let's hit them all. 3, 4, 7, 9. Let's go for 9. Oh, no, if we do 9, then let's not send Ramil. Let's send Delta instead. So it's only 8. Let's do 8. Yep, I'm good with that. So it's 8. No progress is made. I'll travel here. No enemies to worry about. So next round. So the only real problem now is just resources. I just need some resources so I can get some stuff happening. Might as well just start beefing up the ship. Let's get some phases on the ship. So now it's shooting for 5. Okay, so 3, 6, 8. Actually, we'll go all 9. So we'll go 9. And Delta puts a progress on there for me. She's freaking awesome. So data. Each engaged character takes a point of damage. Exhausted character. I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, I'll take that one instead. A bulb drone I can handle. Radiation leaks, can't handle. 9 to 8 means I win it by 1. And I will optionally engage this guy. Just keep doing that shit. Exhaust. Nope, wrong way. Exhaust to unexhaust. Defend with Ramil. No shadow effect. Killing with data. Alright, shuffle back in. I was going to start seeing killing me softly then, but I decided not to embarrass myself. Oh, Ramil does his threat shenanigans, but now it's the end of the round, so he gets his threat back up. Really got to remember to do that. Basically, it's the key to threat control. Draw. Alright, Starfleet Intelligence, so he doesn't commit to a mission. It's a must. He doesn't exhaust to commit. He still commits, but doesn't exhaust to commit. Yeah. First card doesn't need a resource match, so thank you. He can pay for his own card. So now I'm going to be using that much more than I'm going to be using this. So I'm going to put that there. I really basically don't need to do that unless he wants to attack twice. That'd be pretty cool. Yep, keep it that. 3. Oh, he doesn't exhaust, so that's fine. 3, 4, 7, 9. Delta puts progress. Another location. Let's exhaust 1 hero to travel here. Okay. No problem. So 7 versus 7, which means we get 1 on there, which is enough to clear it, and then 1 on there, and we'll travel there. We need to exhaust a hero. Okay, so I'll exhaust data. There you go. We've traveled there. Done. There's nothing to fight, so that's cool. Increase threat. Exhaust. Resource. Draw a card. Okay. Alright. Let's get... let's get team leader onto Ramil, so he's getting, so he doesn't exhaust to commit to the mission now, so neither of them do, and he gets +2, so that's pretty sweet. I don't think I'll be using TrekLotR anytime soon, so I'll chuck that over there. Okay, got quite a hand. Should I get a runabout out or save up and get somebody else? I think I might just save it. I don't need it just yet anyway. In fact, I don't want too much threat as it is. So so Delta's definitely going. Should I just not send the ship? Just in case we accidentally clear it. So 3, 6, 8. Sending 8. And Delta puts one on there, of course. Assault. Each player reveals for each character that's not committed. Yeah. No, wait. Means I'll win by 2. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to data that. Who knows what's going to come out. It's not worth the risk. So, yep. Sweet. Which means I win by 2. Cool that. Next round. Very cool. It doesn't require a resource much, so let's put Barclay out. Barclay will let me draw a card and quest, which is pretty sweet. So let's do. Let's leave the ship just in case. Yeah, I'm not going to cast anything else actually because I want to save up to 5. So because as soon as Locutus comes out, the very next round, I'm going to bomb him with Q. So let's not spend any more now. I think we're pretty sweet. This is pretty good. So let's do. We'll have to do data because of his ability. So it's definitely 3. 5, 8. Yeah, let's do 8. So Delta puts a thing on there, which means it clears it immediately. First card. Yep, I'll take it. I won't data it. So it's 8 versus 8. Cool with that. Which of course I will then optionally engage. Defend with Ramil. Now that's interesting. The next time I play, we'll draw 1 or more cards from your touch deck, discard Sensor Jammer. I'm cool with that because I'm going to immediately action and draw a card from Barclay, which means they would draw Sensor Jammer. So, sayonara. And then Ramil's shenanigans with his threat and data attacks during the attack phase and kills the bulk drone. It's happening. It's happening. This is a lot smoother now. I think I don't want to jinx myself, but this could be the winner. Let's see what happens. We're up by 1. It's a lot closer than we were before. Don't need another Delta, so let's chuck her at the end there. I'm not going to cast anything else because I want the Q, and then I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to go through it. So 3, 5. Actually, let's just do it now because Locutus comes out. Next round, I'll have enough credits. Resource, and then I'll just bomb him immediately. So I think it can be done. Let's do it. So 3. Don't even need delta, do I? If I just do the... oh no. If I just do these. 3, 6, 9. If I just do those, that should be enough, right? Win by 3. Well, let's do it just in case. So 3, 6, 9, 11. Let's do it. Well, Pulse Nebula is the active location. The Starship characters cannot attack or defend, and your threat is reduced by 5. I mean, your threat being reduced by 5 is pretty sweet. After Pulse Nebula, these players in explore location raise your threat by 5. That's pretty helpful. And I don't need to start attacking and defending Starship threats. I should just say ship, but anyway. For a bit. So yeah, why not? I'm gonna do it. So 11 versus 8. This means I win by 3. 1, 2, 3, which is enough to immediately clear this. And you guys know the drill. We've seen it a billion times. 2B. Locutus comes out. The 4 things go into there. These 3 things come out. 3 objectives. They're out there. I need to get some Borg drones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's handy. And the resistance is futile is going back into the deck. So there's that taken care of. Boom. Alright, travel phase. Yeah, I'll travel there. Why not? So threat is reduced by 5. Pretty good. But my starship can't attack or defend, which is fine because it wasn't attacking or defending anyway. So I'm cool with that. But I can still barclay a card. Why not? Sweet. Okay, so raise threat by 1. Refresh, refresh. Resource, resource. Draw a card. Definitely got a big hand. Alright, go. So, as planned, let's do it. Screw you, Locutus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Q. Who immediately bombs Locutus for 4. Goes in the discard, so he can't come back out again, but he's just not there now, and that's all that matters. 5 threat gone. The bloody -1 willpower thing gone. Screw this guy. So off he goes. I feel a lot better about this now, because now it's only 6, 8, 10, 12, which is really not that big of a deal. So, yeah. Oh, I should have killed one of those Borg in the last turn, but I was too eager. I was too eager to get to the next round and just bomb Locutus. So yeah, anyway. So they're gone. So thank you very much, Locutus. I mean Q. Thank you, Q. So questing. Oh, there's more. I still got 1 resource. Yeah, that's fine. Leave it. Although now I do need to quest like a maniac, so I will Carol. I mean, why not, eh? So questing phase. questing action is old Carol. So she's doing 2. Do I need... I can kill off some of these Borg and claim some of these things. Since I have Q in play, he attacks for 4. Because he can defend twice, he can attack twice, he can attack. So if I get... I can optionally engage this dude and then claim this dude, which becomes an enemy, and then I can hit it twice. So I don't need the questing power, so let's have a look at it. So 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. I'm going to leave Q out to help me kill some stuff. So if I quest for 15 plus Delta puts 1 on there automatically. Okay, let's draw a card. That's data. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'd win by 1. But it's better than getting hit by something else. So I'd rather just leave that there. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, so I win by 1. It's not better than nothing. So I still at least win. So because I win, Carol comes back. And then I'm going to use Q for combat instead of wasting him on questing. So I can optionally engage this guy. And then before the combat phase, so after so combat phase, deal shadow, or I get, before I even get to that point. So engagement check, player actions. So as an action, or shadow phase, either way, it doesn't really matter. I will claim this dude. So increase threat by 4 to claim this objective. Then this card becomes an enemy. Actually, if I'm smart, he doesn't get a shadow card. Because if I do it combat phase, deal 1 shadow card to each. So he wouldn't. Yeah. Combat phase, deal 1 shadow card to each enemy. Player actions. So as an action, so combat phase starts. So I optionally engage that guy. Then combat phase starts. Then he gets a shadow card. Then as an action, I claim this. I'm past the shadow card part. So he doesn't get one. Not that it matters anyway, because he's only actually attack 1. I mean, he gives a shit. But still, I want to make sure it's right. So now we're in defending. First player resolves attacks made by enemies engaged, and then go on, so on and so forth, right? So now they're enemies. Now we declare defenders. So the defense is I'm going to defend with Ramil against this guy. Shadow effect is return an exhausted ally. Oh, that's a shame. Well, it's going to be Reg. See you, Reg. So there you go, pretty nasty, but it happens. I successfully defended, so Ramil's threat thing goes down. And then this one I'm going to take undefended on Ramil. 0, undefended. Don't care. Then I'm going to attack. Oh, I don't even have to take it undefended. Actually, no. I won't take it undefended because I will Starfleet training, untap Ramil, and then defend with Ramil against this dude. It's 0, but he's still defended and got no threat, so threat goes down by 1. Oh yeah, it is happening. It is happening. Okay, so now attack. I'm just going to use both of them to attack this guy because he can't do it on his own. 4 minus 2 is 2. He'd have 2 hit points left. So then 4 minus 2 is 2. So if I attack with both of them on him, that is claimed as a victory card. It dies, goes on the victory display. This guy hands around. I've got nothing. Until I do this. Training, untap, and then declare a new attack and kill him. That works. He can't defend and attack against the same enemy, but he can attack different enemies. So there's a lot to think about, but it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Yep, I am cool with that. And then Q, of course, done his job, so here he goes. Thank you, Q. You kicked ass. Now I'm in a commanding position here. This is really, really cool. So, increase threat. 1, 2. Draw a card. Sorry, Reg, I love you. I want you to come back, but I need Carol's cool questing shenanigans. So let's do it. 3, 6, 9, 11, and then Carol for 13. Data. No, thank you. Data. Alright, well, don't go with that. Alright, so 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, I actually lost one. Oh, Delta puts one on here. Wow. That's freaky. So, increase threat by 1, because I actually lost by 1. And because I quested unsuccessfully, Carol stays in play. Well, there you go. Alright, so engagement, I'm going to optionally engage this guy. Can only optionally engage one at a time. And then the same deal, defend with Ramil. Attack enemy gains plus X equals the number of players, so he gets +1, so that's 3 to 4, no problem. Easily blocked, data kills him. Okay, it's the end of that. Hurt by 1, fresh. Draw a card. Some shields for my ship, but don't want that. I actually want Barclay out. It's unusual having Kara out there all the time, but that's alright. That's fine. I'm used to it. Go 3, 6. You still get 6 because I've got 6 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. Delta puts a progress. Data. Yep, I'll take it. I don't want to risk having a resistance is futile. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I win by 1. That's great. I will optionally engage this dude. And then I'll, in my action phase, I'll raise my threat by 2 to claim this guy. So the action window after the shadow card, raise threat by 2, claim that guy. I'll then defend with Ramil. Shadow effect. Defending player chooses returns an exhausted ally. Don't think so. This time I'm not going to let that happen. Hasty shot. Thank you very much. No shadow effect. Screw you. But Ramil successfully defended. I will then unexhaust and defend against this guy who attacks. He attacks for 0. So defended. No problem. Then the attacks phase. Data will attack and kill this guy. Then he'll unexhaust and attack and kill this guy. So this goes to the victory display. This gets shuffled back in. This gets thrown in the graveyard. Or discard pile, or whatever you want to call it. Threat by 1. Resource. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, don't need another Barclay, Delta, or Carol. Look, Gemma over there. I might get Gemma out. Although if I get her out, he loses his +2. So it's a trade-off. He loses his +2, but then I get the ability to heal stuff. So it's is it worth it? So we'll see how it goes. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. Delta puts a thing on there, so that clears it. Oh, that's interesting. That means my threat goes up by 5. Okay, now that's interesting. That means these guys will engage. Interesting. Alright, so staging area. Yeah. Better the devil you know. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Which means we get a progress on here. Travel to there. And then engagement phase. These guys will actually engage. No optional engagement. It's happening. So these guys optionally engage. Interesting. Okay, so defend with Ramil. My threat is higher than 12, so he goes back to the staging area. But that means Ramil defended, so that's all good. Then I'll use Starfleet training to untap him and then defend against this guy. +1, so 3 versus 4. Successfully defended again. No problem. And then attacking. Attack, kill that drone. Then untap, attack, and kill that drone. thing. Okay. Untap. Increase strike by 1. Draw. Okay. Getting Deanna out's going to be pretty sweet. I lose the +2, but then that's fine because she's 3 and she gives a +1 to somebody else. So it's pretty easy trade-off. But first thing I'm going to do though is 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3. And foul. What is it? Foul Torpan Ritual, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threat reduced. It's obviously Galadriel's greeting. So yeah, see you later. No more of this non-optional engagement crap. So questing. Let's do it. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. Delta puts a progress ticket on. Okay, data. Yep, I'll take you. Thank you. 6, 8, 10, 12. Means I win by 3. 1, 2, 3. It's enough to clear you. And I'll travel to you. Okay, optional engagement. I'll take you. Defend Ramil. Shadow effect doesn't apply because I'm less than 12. But Ramil's thing goes down, and then attack and kill with data. So that drone goes into the discard pile. This drone goes back into the draw pile. Increase threat. 1, 2, 3, 6. Resource. Okay, got some healing. I might as well get Deanna out. Like, get the extra ally out. Why not? She's pretty badass. Or would I just keep the resources free so that when Locutus rears his ugly head, we're not too far away from getting a reshuffle. So we're 5 away from getting a reshuffle. That's quite a bit of ways. Quite a bit of progress to make on here. So yeah, let's get Deanna out. The old first card doesn't need a resource match. Pretty handy. Alright, so Deanna's out, which is pretty sweet. He loses his +2 effect, but he still keeps his doesn't have to commit effect. So that's pretty cool. So 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16. Because Deanna's committed, someone gets +1, so I might as well give it to him. So it's 17, 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, and Delta gives me progress. So 17 on a progress. Pretty good. Okay, first card. Yep, Bob Drone, I'll take you. 6, 8, 10. So I win by 7. So 1, 2, 3 is enough to get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 on you. Okay. I will optionally engage you. Shadow card. Loses +1. And you all know the drill by now. Defend, shadow, no effect. Threat goes down by 1, attack dead. cool is that? I wish you could engage more than one thing at a time. That'd be pretty cool. Let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky here. Getting cocky last time is what got my ass kicked. Okay, so refit on the ship gives it an attribute, and I can get another restricted attachment, so that's pretty handy. I will do it. Because at the moment it only attacks for 5 and defends for 4, and that's not even enough to get past its shields when it starts attacking. So yeah, needs all the help it can get. So might as well do that now, actually. So you need to make a choice when it comes out, so I will choose attack. Okay, so that's it. 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 17, data. Yep, thank you. 6, 8, 10, and by 7. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Optionally engage a drone. Lose the +1. Defend with a meal. No shadow effect. Threat goes down. Kill it with data. Oh. Going too fast. Okay. Okay, alright, I'm going to save the resources for now, because I want to use, I know I'm going to have to use Q at some point, so I'm just scared that I'm going to have to put a Q into play. And I actually want to get rid of this, optionally engage this asshole, but also I want to claim this, do the 3 points to claim this guy. It's just that data can't kill him on his own. I need a boost. So I need somebody else to contribute. So you have no attack. You have 1 attack. Why does Carol get an attack? Gee, Carol's a bit feisty. Shit. So obviously it's going to be Carol. So Carol's going to help me kill this objective. Or oh no, Reveal can do it. What the hell am I talking about? He can defend. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. So questing. 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 17 versus these guys 6, 8, 10. Oh no. I think that's what I was thinking. I didn't think it through. I was going to not super quest this round. Like I didn't want to get to phase 3, but oh, I can't get to phase 3 anyway. Oh yes, beautiful. Because cannot advance the next stage of the missions unless you've destroyed all 3 objectives. So I can't get to phase 3 this round. So yeah. Oh god. Oh, just slow down, dude. Breathe. All right. So anyway, so I won by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this one I'm going to optionally engage a drone. Oh, am I? Wait a minute. Defend. And then take undefended. It loses +1. So optionally engage a drone. And then we go into player action. No. Then we go into combat phase. Deal a shadow card to each enemy. Oh. That's a bit weird. Deal a shadow card. Alright. Then we go into actions. As an action, I'm going to spend 3 to 1, 2, 3. Increase it by 3 to claim this dude. This dude now becomes an enemy. I'm already past the shadow card phase, so he doesn't get a shadow card. But this guy does. Now we're in combat. Defense and then attack. Defense is I'm going to block with Ramil. Shadow effect is if I'm over 12 adding to the staging area. I'm not. Threat goes down by 1, so that's done. This guy I'm going to take undefended on Ramil. No wounds, undefended, so don't care. And then I'm going to Starfleet training to refresh Ramil. And then in the attack phase, I'm going to attack and kill this guy with data. And then I'm going to untap data and then attack with both of them against this guy and kill this guy. Dun, dun, dun. So this guy goes to the victory display. So that's all 3 parts of the Borg ship destroyed that I needed to destroy. That guy goes into the discard pile. This guy gets shuffled back in. Borg guy stays there. So I've met the conditions of the stage, but after the quest phase, and so I now can't advance to the next phase because it's not the quest phase. So one more round. I hate it when the board freezes. Is there a way to just lock it in place? Guess not. Okay, bless me, sorry. Another Deanna, don't need her, directly in there. Alright, so I am going to, next quest phase, I'm going to go, so can you only advance, should I advance straight away as soon as I met the conditions? Oh no, so there you go. There you go. The quest actually resolved. So let's go back a step. Resource. Deanna. That was tapped. They were all tapped. That was tapped. That was tapped. Okay. Alright. Because as soon as I got that thing, that quest thing was actually, that should have advanced to the next stage. So, bear with me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. So, yeah, confirming. That means the quest, as soon as the condition is met, quest is done. So let's do it. Damn exciting. Can't believe it. Finally, after like 6 or 10, finally past stage 2. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, peeps. Stage 2 done. Stage 3! Alright, this one I will read out because we haven't been here since the first game. Although successful in damaging the cube, it is not enough. And now with Locutus to assist them, they continue heading towards Earth. The Federation fleet blocked their path at Wolf 359 and the battle begins. Proceed to 3B. When revealed, place the Battle of Wolf 359 location into play and make it the active location. If there's already an active location, discard it and the Battle of Wolf 359 replaces it. So here is the Battle of Wolf 359. Let's have a read. Space response. When this location becomes the active location, each player must discard a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 3 cards from their deck. For each card discarded this way, they place 1 Federation Starship ship ally into play under their control. If the ball cube has not yet started to attack, it starts doing so, but heroes and ship heroes cannot be used in combat with the ball cube. Only allies and ship allies can engage the ball cube. Victory 10, 20 progress to get past. Here's the Federation Starships we were talking about. So 0 systems, 3 attack, 2 defense, 10 health. Can't have attachments. Pretty exciting. I'm going to do 3. It says minimum of 1, maximum of 3. So I'm actually going to do 3. So let's grab 3 and bring them down to my thing. To have, we'll chuck them up here. Cool. So discard 3. So I'm discarding Deanna. Ah, ship upgrade, that's a shame. And team leader, that's fine. Anyone out of that I'm upset about is ship leader. So I got my 3 ship allies up here. And it's already, that was already past the combat phase. So we're actually now done, end of the round. Now we go up by 1. Reset everybody. Resource. Draw a card. Cool. Alright, so. Actually, I'm going to put that here. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, so it's only ship allies that can attack. And that includes these bad boys. So I'm going to get the runabout out. Because he can help me as well. He can fight the Borg. So like in the show, they're going to have a big fight over at Wolf 359 and you're not going to be involved. But your allies can. Or you rush to get there and help them out. Okay, questing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go all out. I was gonna get Cameron to play a bit. I can't. So, all right, 3. He's definitely lost his +2. So it's 3, 4, 7. 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 17. I'm not going to quest with my runabout because I want him to use him in the combat. So 17. Nope. I'm going to data that and get a ball cube. Because this is the quest phase, this deck gets reshuffled immediately. Okay, 6, 8, 10. Win by 7, and Delta gives me 1 more, so it's 8. So questing successfully done. Now combat. So it's just the ship allies. I'm just going to move them up here just to indicate that they're the only ones fighting. So the ball cube gets a shadow card. And it attacks for 9. So I'm going to defend with one of my Federation Starship allies. Defend with this guy. 9. Shadow. Oh, Locutus! Locutus! How is that? Is just freaky. The last game, Locutus was the shadow card as well. What a great way for him to come out now, so I don't have to worry about trying to kill him off again. You bad boy. Alright, Locutus just automatically does 2 points of damage. Just does 2 points of damage straight up. It was originally meant to be 3. I think it's a type. A defeating character takes 2 damage. I thought it was meant to be 3 points of damage. So, anyway. Yeah, and then the Borg ship itself slaps for 9. So 9 minus 2 is 7. Yeah. I'm sure Locutus is meant to be 3. I'll have to check my notes. So the ship manages to survive just on the brink, just on the edge. That's pretty freaky. Yeah, so that's that combat done. So Locutus gone as a shadow card. That's awesome. See you later. Oh, I should have optionally engaged one of these drones. I'm going to optionally engage this drone. I got so carried away by the Borg cube. He would have got the shadow card. So he'll attack. So obviously defending with Ramil. Oh, wrong one. Shadow. Second enemy gets X number of players, that's 3 to 4, no problem. Defends, Ramil shenanigans, data kills him. And the Borg drone cops 3, 6, 7. Get shuffled back in. 7 minus 6 is 1. Which doesn't matter because it will generate 3 at the end anyway. Yeah. I don't know. The episode. I gotta ask this question: is why does the player ship not engage in this fight? And my reason is because in the episodes you're still chasing after it. You're off. You were disabled, and the Borg cube disappeared, right? So the only reason the Borg cube is stopped is because it gets engaged by everybody else, and so you're sort of limping along trying to catch up to it. And by the time you get there, everybody else is already dead. So that's my reasoning, right? You're not actually even meant to be there. But I do agree. I do that it would be more fun if you do get to engage it. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because ultimately, it's basically now just a little side thing. This, ultimately, it means nothing. They disappear anyway. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The other thing is that when you get to 4, it says, or any of your Starship allies disappear, but maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. I'll think about it. But it is what it is for now, so let's move on. End of the round. Boink. Fresh. Resource. Excuse me. So don't really need that trap. Got plenty of cards. Plenty of cards. Three. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to bother. I've kept under 12 for so long now that I'm cool with it, because when we get to stage 4, the Borg cube starts attacking regardless of what your threat is. So as long as I don't get to 22 when the others start engaging, I'll be okay. So as long as I'm under 30 now, so mission successful. I'm under 12 for 3 rounds, so that's successful. Don't really need that now. I'm just going to save my resources for when I don't need Locutus, although I could Q 4 points damage to the cube, right? Kill it off nice and quick. I'll hold off. I don't desperately need it, so I'm happy to hold off. 3, 4, 7. Although, when you think about it, right, there's nothing stopping my ship from attacking it, because it is engaged with everybody. Because there's nothing stopping you from attacking it right from the very beginning. Right from the very beginning, your ship can attack it if it wants. There's just not a lot of point, because if your phases can't even get past its shields, and then it regenerates anyway. Oh, end of the round, that should have regenerated. So, and then it regenerates anyway. What's the point, right? There's no ship in the game, no hero ship that's powerful enough to kill it, to damage it consistently, to not have it regenerate. But now, while it's being attacked by these guys, now's the time that I could actually possibly be doing damage. Because it's doing 6, 7, 10, 13. I could be 13 points of damage each round. Oh no, it does specifically say that heroes and ship heroes cannot be used in combat with the Borg cube. I know, it's kind of contradictory, because there was nothing stopping me from being in contact with it before. But again, I guess it's because the episode, right? You're in a different sector of space, like trying to rush to it. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Gotta stop. Just play the rules as they are and stop whinging about it. I mean, I made it. The irony is that I created the mission. I created the cards. It's I can't complain about the rules of the mission since I created it. It's just dumb. Anyway, being silly. Let's quest 3. 3, 4, 7. What was it? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16. What was it? 17 before. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17. It is definitely 17. What are you talking about? Delta's thing. Alright, so the written reveal card is that everybody's committed. Yep. Although the allies are considered characters, right? Each player is directed by one of each character is not committed to the mission. So these guys aren't committed to the mission, so and they are characters under my control. So it would be up by 4. Yeah, I'll accept it because it's not worth the risk. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I win, so 8. Which means I win by 9. Cool. And then combat. This guy will engage me because I'm over 12. So the ball Q gets a shadow card. Ball drawing gets a shadow card. The cube will attack first. And no shadow effect. I didn't clear a defender. It'll be this guy. So it's 9 minus 2 is 7. Then I'm attacking for 3, 6, 7, which is 1. I think it would be much more fun if your ship was involved. Because ultimately this is just extra steps that doesn't really mean anything. Although if you're playing for points and stuff, I mean you get points and what I picture in my head is that these guys are flying around trying to stop the ball cube while you're trying to catch up. So I'm just going to give it a little bit. Oh, they shouldn't have attacked back yet because this guy hasn't attacked yet. Defending with Ramil, obviously. So right, did that out of sequence. Wasn't paying attention. No effect. Threat goes down by 1. Data kills him. Yeah. That was out of sequence. Sorry about that. Okay, threat bar is 1. Oh, Alyssa. She's awesome. I will actually get her out. Because she's cool. Little collection of allies there. Alyssa's ability works even if she's exhausted for the mission, which is great. Very cool. Little quester. She's just cool all around. Got a lot of ladies in my queue. Another dude out there. Data questing. So 3, 4. 7. I don't need to go all out because I will pass this quest easy, like super easy. So let's leave this untapped because as soon as I pass this quest, the ball cube starts attacking me next round. So I just, let's not muck around here. So leave. So I only need 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll do that. 10, because Delta gives me a progress anyway as soon as she commits. So yeah, let's just do 10. And then I've got some more characters just in reserve doing stuff. means I can reg me a card and stuff. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Yeah, let's do that. 10. All right, first card, data. Yep, I'll take that. Oh no, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't, because it removes 4. So I will win by 4, which means I'll lose by 1. I'll win, but I'll lose. So I will data that. Or should I, when revealed it? So what does data say? After the command, look at the top card in the made discard that card. Okay, so before the quest phase even had. So as soon as he commits, I'm meant to look at it. As soon as he commits, I'm meant to look at it. And then add to the staging. So would I have gotten rid of this? Yes. Yep, I can live with that. Alright, so 10 versus 8, which means I win by 2. Yay! So the Battle of Wood 359 is over. It's a victory card, so that goes out there. And this needs 0, so that is successfully done. We're up to 4. Oh, this feels so good. Battle of Wood 359 is a massacre. 39 starships and 11,000 lives lost. But you can't let the Borg reach Earth, so you must find a way to stop them as well as rescue your kidnapped crew member. If there are any Federation Starship ally ships still in play, place them into their owner's discard piles. That should actually say just remove them from play. So let's get those out there. And then proceed to 4B. Only 6 progress needed, but when revealed, if the enemy Lycurgus Borg is still in play, place it into the victory display. He's not in play. I guess the discard pile is still in play, right? So Lycurgus Borg, victory display. So that's done. Place in the victory display. Flip the kidnapped hero card face up. That hero has been rescued and may now be used as normal by its controller. Oh yeah, John Luke. Bum, bum, bum. He's back in action, people. Back in action. Then each player takes 1 copy of the special event Sleep and shuffles it into their deck. So here's the special event Sleep up here. So when it comes out, you can attach it to the Borg cube, and it counts as a condition that says flip the Borg cube to its regeneration mode side. So cut 1 copy of Sleep. Gets added to the deck. Shuffled. So I've got a 1 in 9 chance of getting it. If the Borg cube is not yet started to engage players, it starts doing so regardless of their threat. Any character can engage the Borg cube. I should say any character can now engage the Borg cube. Players cannot defeat this stage unless they have destroyed the Borg cube. If this stage is defeated, the players have saved the Earth and won the game. That regenerated, by the way. So it still stays on standard. I need to get it to this side. So let's see what we can do. So I have to destroy the Borg cube, but it's starting to start engaging us. So that's the end of the quest phase. We're now in engagement phase. The Borg cube doesn't leave the staging area, but it does engage you. This guy will also engage because I have 13 threads. So Borg cube gets a card. He gets a card. The Federation Starship allies are gone, but he's not. The runabout is still there. So sorry to say, my good friend, but you will be sacrificed for the greater good. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. So let's do it. Combat. Ball cube attacks the runabout. Attempts to defend. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. The shadow card is the defending player chooses and returns an ally. Well, that's unfortunate. Have I got a hasty? No. No hasty shots. Got a couple of test of wills, but no hasty shots. Well, that's awful. That's really disappointing. Alright, well, I guess... Jeez. I guess it's Carol. Yep. See you, Carol. And then the runabout, clearly dead. Sayonara. Because it did 9 points of damage. Not even close. This guy, Ramil, loses his +1. Oh, loses his +1. Shadow effect is higher than 12. It is. I'm on 13. So this goes to the stage area. And Data. So then we attack back. Data attacks and kills this guy. Let's just take care of this. Shuffle it back in. And then the ball cube. So I don't think I can even damage it. 4, 5, 6. Doesn't even get past its shields. So there's really no point in trying to attack it. So bug it. Let's just move on. Alright. Into combat. Increase threat by 1. Oh, Ramil should have gone down by 1. And then now I'm going back by 1. So I'm back on 13. Resource, and resource! John Luke, get these resources happening. Love it. Come on, John Luke. Do it. Draw a card. Well, that's handy. Alright, so. The ball cube is now engaged with me, so I can do the tricorder. Get that happening. Well, I'm doing Sarah's Council, regardless of what I do. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and +1 will on this guy. Oh, I should have Barclayed. Oh, god damn it. Should have Barclayed last turn before I changed end of the turn, got a card. Because it would have been that. And then that could possibly have been sleep. So, you know what? I'm going to do it now. Because it annoyed me that I didn't do it before. So, draw a card. Yes! 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 Screw you! Alright. So, I'm obviously now casting sleep. Actually, let's use John Luke's 1 resource as revenge. Alright, so sleep. Do it. Thank you, Barclay. Alright, so that means it now flips to the regeneration mode, which is a bit of a contradiction because it goes into regeneration mode, but then it loses regeneration. So that's a bit weird. But that's what happens in the episode. So it loses regeneration and loses indestructible. But it keeps everything else. So everything else is essentially the same. Except its stats goes down. So instead of 6, 9, 6, it's now 3, 3, 3. Now I can hit it. Now I don't have to worry about when it hits me. So, yeah. Now it's a whole new world. Now I'm just going to just kick the shit out of it. So, let's do it. So, that was done. Sarah's Council was done. I don't need the super quest now because its thread is now only 3, so 5, and I need 6 from there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So 3, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 15, 14, 16. Let's do it. 16. 16. 18. 18. Yeah, let's do it. 18. Oh, it's all fun and games when you're winning. Finally, I'm winning. So 18. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm getting all cocky now, so why not? I'll take it. 3, 5, 7. So I win by 11. Which is obviously more than the 6 needed for the thing, but I need to kill the ball cube as well. So, alright, so that's quest done. Carol goes back to my hand. So now it's these guys in play. Yeah, I'm just going to leave these guys there. I don't care anymore. I've gotten too cocky now. Too cocky for my own good. I'm just going to leave them there. I'm not going to bother engaging them because I'm just going to worry about the ship. Oh, actually, no. I take that back because I can still use them. They're going to defend and attack twice. Actually, yeah. Now I'm getting super cocky, people. All right, I'm going to optionally engage this guy because you can only optionally engage one at a time. So, optionally engage him. Oh, that shadow card should have been his. That should have been his shadow card, and then that'll be his shadow card, and then let's lose the will. Yeah, that should have been right. So now we'll go into attack phase. So the ball cube will attack. I'll defend with the Enterprise D. It doesn't need to exhaust in order to defend. The shadow card is no shadow effect, so it's hitting for 3. Which doesn't even get past my shields. It's not even, don't care. This guy, defend with Ramil. No shadow effect. It goes down by 1. Then we'll attack back. So now we're in the attack phase. Data will attack and kill him. This means it gets shuffled back in. Oh, wrong button. And then the Enterprise will attack for 6. Yep, 6. So 6 minus 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3. So slowly but surely, I'm going to start chipping away at this bad boy. That's it for that. Yep. So now it's just, it's basically just a case of just whittling down the cube. So threat. Resource. Is that right resources? No. That sounds right. Yeah. Yep. I hate it when it does that freeze thing. I don't know why the computer does that. It's odd. I don't know if it's Steam doing it or my computer doing it. I think it's my computer. Yeah, so now I just need to whittle it down as quickly as possible now. So let's get 1, 2, 3. Let's get the tricorder on Jean-Luc so I can use its -1 defense thing. Let's get Q into play. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Who will then do 4 points of damage to the cube. Anything else I can do? There's another ship, but it doesn't do any damage, so kind of pointless. It's more of a quester ship than anything else. Yeah. If I hadn't taken the armor out, I could have had these guys attacking. But I did take the armor out because it was kind of pointless. I don't need Reg to quest. I'm just going to grab a card. Let's have a look. What do we get? Starfleet Intelligence. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, quest 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 19. I mean, now it's just a rot. 19. Card. Yep, take it. Don't care. 3, 5, 7. I win by 12. Yeah, now it's just ridiculous. Engagement phase. I will optionally engage this guy. Then we've got combat shadow cards. He gets one. He gets one. Well, I'll say he. I mean, it's an inanimate object. There's no particular gender. And then combat. Oh, yikes! Nope. Oh no, he should have tapped. Oh, because Jean-Luc's back out, this is now dead. This is effectively now pointless. So he would have tapped to commit to the mission. So I'll have to Starfleet training him in order to untap him. Yeah, he should have tapped. So, alright, so combat. Ship. Ball cube. I'm going to defend with the Enterprise D. Oh, attacking enemy gains +1, +3 if the attacking enemy is a Borg. The attacking enemy is Borg, so it's actually attacking for 6. Nasty shadow card there. Got no way of stopping it from happening, so it's hitting for 6, which is 2 more than my shields. So I do actually take damage. But that's right. That's fine. Nesagawa was going to heal me, or at least some of me. And then I hit back for 6. So 6 minus 3. Oh. I'm going to use the tricorder to make it 2 defense. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. On this one, Remealing is defending. Oh, Central Jammer says that I get that on top of the deck, so I can't draw a card next turn. But Remeal successfully defended, so threat goes down by 1. And then, of course, Data kills him. Cool. So Q runs away. He's done his job. Everything up here is fine. Boink, 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 boink. Because the Enterprise refreshed, Nesagawa heals it for 1. 1, 2, 3. New round. Can't draw a card because it's Sensor Jammer, so throw that in the discard pile. But that's right. It's not like I need cards super desperately, to be fair. I don't actually really need it, but I'm just going to do it just because why the hell not, eh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just for the lols. Just for the lols. Although I could have brought Gemma out. Yeah, I should have actually brought Gemma out. But that's right. She can wait till next round. So yeah, questing. 3. Six. I'm not going to quest with him because I have to untap in order to do it. I just can't be bothered. I want to do that. So 3, 6, and I don't need it. 8, 10, 13, 14. So questing for 14. And I'm going to use Barclay to draw a card. There you go. Good on Janice. So questing for 14 versus... Yep, I'll take that. Ball cube interior, 3, 5, 7. And I win by 7. So now it's just getting ridiculous in terms of the questing. But I can now travel to there. And I can optionally engage the ball drone. Now I just gotta whittle this guy down. Come on. Come on. I need some more direct damage. Combat. Oh, sorry. That should have been his shadow card. That should have been his shadow card. So the ball cube first, defending with the Enterprise D, obviously. You know what? I could be actually questing with the Enterprise D and using Red Alert to bring it back to action. But you know what? I don't need it. I've got plenty of questing ability. That's not a problem. So, oh, shadow effect. Attacking enemy gains plus X. X is the number of players in the game. So it's attacking for 4. But that's not enough to get past my shields, so I don't care. Another ball drone attacks. I'll defend with Ramil. Defend with Ramil. Shadow effect. Oh, there is a shadow effect. If your threat level is 22 or higher, add Borg engineers to the staging area. It's not 22 or higher, so don't care. So point on the shadow. By Borg engineer. And then combat. Data will... Oh man. I wish this could just like auto straighten. Painful. Data will of course kill that guy. Get shuffled back in. And the ship will shoot back for 6. I'll use the tricorder. Make it 1 less defense. So it's 6 minus 2 is 4. Oh, halfway there. Alright, end of the round. Increase threat by 1. Refresh, 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 refresh. Because we're refreshed, Nursagawa heals that 1 damage, so the ship is back to full. Draw a card. Yeah, I think Janice can actually help me out here. Because exhaust Janice round to choose a hero and an attribute. Willpower, attack, defense. Add Janice Rand's willpower to that hero's chosen attribute until the end of the phase. Limit once per phase. So she can add her 2 to the ship's attack. So, hell yeah. She's coming out. So, resource, resource, resource. The first card doesn't need a resource match, so I can use... Oh, wrong way. Those 2. And I think John Luke says something along those lines as well, right? You can use John Luke's resources to pay for an ally event it casts from any sphere. Yeah, there you go. So blank. Actually, I'll leave that on and use John Luke's just for the fun. So yeah, Janice is going to help me out. It doesn't how it works in terms of theme. Obviously, doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's what the card does. So I'm not going to argue with it. So questing. So I'm not going to quest with Janice because she's basically going to stick by the ship and help the ship out. Speed up this process. And I'm not going to send Barclay on the quest either, so I might as well use him to draw a card. Go. Alright, so 3, 6, send him. 8, 12, 15, 16. Delta gives me a progress on the location and I draw a card. Yep, I'll take that. So 5, 16 versus 5. So I win by 11. So I only need 3 on there. So that's gone. And then heaps on there. I'm not even going to bother adding it now because now it's just pointless. So now I'm going to travel there. So that's questing done. And let's get to combat. It's only the ship. There's no other enemies in play, so only the ship to deal with. So the ship gets a shadow card. It attacks. I'll be defending with the D. The Enterprise. Is your threat 12 or higher added to the staging area? It is not, so see you later. The Enterprise ball cube attacks for 3. My defenses are 4, so don't really care. And then we go. Then we have an action window before the attack phase. So the player action before the attack phase, and that action window, I'll use Janice's ability to give the Enterprise +2 attack. Or add her willpower to its attack. If I bump up her willpower somehow, it'd be even more. But for now, it's just +2. So it's actually doing 4, 6, 7, 8. And I'll use the tricorder to get 1 less defense. So it's 8 minus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds and we are done. Okay. I should have tapped to attack. And I can't use red alert. So I just got to ask the question. So I can't use red alert to untap and attack it again because you can't attack the same target twice. Cool. Alright, so untap, 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 untap. Get rid of the +2 thing. That goes up by 1. Untap, untap, untap. There's a lot of untapping going on. Resource, resource, resource. Draw a card. I'm going to Barclay and draw a card. Basically, I want... Yes, I want a Q. Because now he can just do 4 points of damage. 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough to spend on the window, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Do it the old-fashioned way. So, 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 14, 15. Data, yep, I'll take that. Versus 5, I win by 10, so 4 to get rid of that, and then 6 more on here. Again, is there any point in even adding it? That should actually be on like 10. Before. So. Anyway, you can only add 30 per token. So, actually, alright. So then I'll travel to here, which gives me 2 cards, which I don't have. What happens when a deck runs out? Do I shuffle my discard pile in? This has never happened before. Deck out of cards. No. I just don't have any more cards to draw. So there you go. That's pretty cool. There you go. That's interesting. I've got all the cards are in my hand anyway. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, so questing obviously successful. So this can go now. And now, yeah, just attack. So the enemy attacks first, obviously. So shadow card. And there's no other enemies to worry about. So defending with the D. Defending player chooses an exhausted ally. Don't have any hasty shots. Obviously used them all, discarded them all. I think I'll get rid of... I don't have any cards left to draw with Barclay anyway, so see you later. So that's that one taken care of. So the ball cube actually managed to kill one of my allies. And the way I sort of picture that happening sort of thematically is the Borg are running around the ship, like beamed onto the Enterprise D and like killing the allies and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but it still does 3 points of damage, which of course doesn't get past the shields, so not a problem. And then I'm going to hit back. So before I hit back, before the action window, I'm going to Rose, well, Janice, who's based off Rosie, obviously, to get the +2. So 4, 6, 7, 8. Need to tap to attack. So 8. Oh. Tricorder to do -1 defense. So 8 minus 2 is 6. So I need 3 more. 3 more and the ball cube is toast. Increase threat. Got no cards to draw. Alright, now 3 more and it's dead. Do I just cast Q? Q just appears out of nowhere and clicks his fingers and destroys the ball cube because he does 4 points of damage? Or do I shoot it with a ship? I think we all know the answer to that. We've been playing for 2.5 hours already. So, yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Q appears. He says, alright, you've suffered enough. You don't need to suffer anymore. It's time to end this. 4 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't go higher than 30. And that is it. Oh my god! Hallelujah! Ball cube is destroyed. There's more than enough quest points on the thing. So regardless about that, the players, if this stage is defeated, the players have saved the Earth and won the game. We've saved the Earth, people. Not just me. You have also saved the Earth and this crew. Look at this awesome, awesome crew here. An awesome crew. The crew of the Enterprise D have come to the rescue of the Earth. Victory. So I'm pretty happy with that. That is the end of the playtesting of the existing quests. So they've actually been done. Now I've got I've actually had someone contact me, one of the viewers. I didn't ask if it was okay to reveal their name, so I won't, with an interesting proposal. I'm actually quite intrigued by this. So the Grey Havens quests are the ones where you get a ship. So the official Lord of the Rings quests, Grey Havens quests, you get the ship, the Stormcaller, I think it is, or something like that. You get a ship anyway, and you have to go up against the Stormcaller and stuff. So it's been a while since I played it. So it's essentially the inspiration for my mod, where you actually have the ship flying around. So they've suggested that I play the official scenarios using the Trek cards. Now, there's only one problem with that, because that is a cool idea. I love it, but there's only one problem: is that in the official Trek rules, the official Lord of the Rings rules, with your ship, your characters, your non-ship characters, can actually attack the ships, because it's Lord of the Rings, right? So you're on like an actual proper ship, like there's railings, you're not in space, so you can actually lean over the side and shoot arrows and stuff, right? And you do boarding and all that sort of stuff. So so because my Trek mod doesn't allow that, you need to actually have special cards that allow. The balancing would be a bit funny. Balancing would be like a bit odd. It wouldn't. It would actually make it quite harder. So I'm thinking if I do play it, I play it in easy mode. Does it have an easy mode? Rules, normal, easy, nightmare. Yeah, right. So, I think it would only work if I did it in easy mode, because then the balancing wouldn't be so weird. Because then the ship-to-ship combat works, and I would put in a couple of copies of the environmental suit that lets your characters attack. Like take out some of these and put the environmental suits in. So I think that would work. I think that is a cool idea, and I'm more than happy to do it. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, we'll do it in easy mode so that it makes the balancing a little bit better. Or I just, you know what, I'd be happy to hear from somebody. If you want to like leave a comment and give me your opinion. Do I play it in normal mode? If I do it at all, do I do it in normal mode, but then just ignore the fact that the characters aren't meant to thematically shoot? Just let them actually just shoot. They open up a window on the Enterprise and they fire their phasers. I mean, do I just let that go? Let that fact go? And then that it would be able to play just like a normal quest line. So I don't know. Happy to hear some feedback on how we do it. But that's a cool idea. Happy to do it. I also got another question, which is really exciting. Thank you very much for the questions. The other question was the use of this Steam mod, this TTS mod. So yeah, this is a what are they officially called? I don't know, workshop things. So this is a mod for TTS, Tabletop Simulator on Steam, that has all the Lord of the Rings cards and stuff like that, and it's where I've created my game. Only exists in this mod. So I just do want to point out that I own every card in the game. So the reason I am totally cool with the moral, ambiguity of using this mod that has all the cards and stuff, instead of going to the trouble of using like the actual physical cards with a camera and stuff like that. Like I watched this YouTube channel. What was it? Cardboard of the Rings. I think really cool. Really cool. Lord of the Rings group of guys that do like a podcast and videos and stuff like that, and they're cool dudes. One of them does videos like progression type videos, and yeah, he does the actual like cards, like the actual legit cards with a camera, and edits it and does all that business. Yeah, Cardboard of the Rings. I highly recommend it. Cardboard of the Rings. They are cool. They just seem like cool dudes and dudettes, and yeah, they do the like progression videos and sort of special videos on like certain cards and effects and rules and various stuff like that. So I'm currently addicted to the single core progression videos that one of them is doing, which is great. So yeah, check those out. Anyway, so yeah, they use the actual real cards and stuff. So yeah, so I'm morally okay with using the TTS because it is just so much easier. It's just I don't have to get the cards out, don't have to collect them. They're all stored away, nice and neat. And I play them. I use those when I play here physically. I use the TTS when I'm playing with friends from around the world, and so I'm cool with it because yeah, I own every card in it. The only cards that I don't own, just as a just to be 100% upfront, is I don't own the cards from the limited edition starter set. So I do own the actual cards, the normal versions of those cars, because limited edition starter set doesn't have any cars that you can't get anywhere else, except for the 2 quests, of course. The 2 quests that come in it are unique. But the rest of them are just alt art cards that have like very beautiful full bleed art on them. I don't own the limited edition starter set. I wish I did. The limited edition collector's set, I wish I did. Jesus, that would be awesome. But I do have everything else. So, except obviously for First Age, which is custom. So there you go. If you have anybody else has any other questions about anything else, then by all means hit me up. Would love it. Love to hear from you. I'm thinking for now that I've done until I finish my new quest, I'm working on some more quests based on episodes and films. Year of Hell, Homefront, Darmok, and I recently had an idea for another quest, but I don't really know. I think it's more of a custom quest. It's actually it's based off my fan fiction. So the story that I wrote dealing with the USS Havoc and the USS Invictus and their crews. I was thinking of making a quest based on them. That would be pretty cool. The only problem with that is it would be hard to find art for it because it doesn't exist other than in my head. So I think so for now I think the next batch will be the actual Grey Havens Stormcaller sequence, which is cool. I'm really looking forward to it because it is, it's ship combat, it's ground combat. You go into the temple and you fight sea monsters and all sorts of stuff like that. It's just it's a great idea. So thank you very much. But anyway, it's 2.5 hours of this video. So enjoy the absolute schmozzle of the first 15 minutes when I got annihilated. And just decided to quit and then move on and then reset and then bam, here we go, victory. Now that I've got victory, I won't be playing this quest again for a while. Bugger that. I was thinking I was going to do it again without doing the John Luke shenanigans and actually really randomizing and stuff, but you know what, I can't be bothered. I don't want to look at this quest anymore, and I'm pretty safe to say you guys are sick of looking at it as well. So I'll keep working on my own custom ones, and in the meantime I think I'll do this one. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. As always, take care of yourself and each other, and if you've got any feedback, please let me know. If you want to check out these videos, I pop them onto my YouTube channel unedited. Like, I don't bother editing because I hate it and I'm not very good at it. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I just chuck them on there. I've got up to so far I've got up to part 8 on there, so check it out if you want to. The videos are on there. Eventually I'll get part 7 on there, but for now it's part 8. But other than that, take care of yourselves, and thanks again for watching, and catch you on the flip side. Live long and prosper.